Il fait 17h33, vous êtes le bienvenu sur Today. Voici le rapport de sport on eNCA. The Soweto Marathon 2023 will be taking place as scheduled, according to Central Gauteng Athletics. This is after reports claims that the race has been called off due to broadcasting issues. Joining me now to get more clarity on the matter is Central Gauteng Athletics General Manager Mandla. Radebe. A very good afternoon, Mr. Radebe. Thank you for your time. Can you confirm today that the Soweto Marathon will still be taking place in November as scheduled?
Good afternoon, and thank you very much for having us. Yes, I can confirm that the 2023 edition of Soweto Marathon will be definitely taking place in November.
Okay, Radebe, have the plans, though, for the actual race been halted? Is there more pressure to get this race ready because there are vacant positions in the work committee to be filled after the suspension of the 3 members?
Well, we met with the clubs on Sunday, the past Sunday, clubs which are beneficiaries and the owners of Soweto Marathon. And we mapped a very clear way forward. And fill in the gaps within the working committee so that the planning can start.
Radebe, are you still there? We've just lost your line there. I know that you were just responding to my question, of course, regarding the plans of the actual events taking place in November. If you can hear me, Radebe.
Yeah.
All right, it seems like we've just lost the line. Okay, Radebe, you're back. You were just continuing in your answer. We lost you there for a few seconds. Please go on.
Yeah, I'm saying that the planning has started. We have indicated that time is against us with the working committee. And as CGA, we have encouraged them that they need to continue with organizing the race. And we will offer them the support as a provincial structure. So yes, the planning has started and it's moving throughout the night. We'll be working through and making sure that the race takes place and it's also successful. So.
All right, Mandla, you know, there's so many issues currently happening surrounding Athletics South Africa and athletics as a whole. Is there any resolution to the broadcasting deal? You know, in one corner, you've got Soweto Marathon Trust wanting the race to be shown live on SABC, while Athletics South Africa have their partnership with Supersports. Will the parties that are involved reach an agreement, let's say middle ground?
Well, remember the sport of athletics is guided by the national structure with its constitution, and the constitution is clear, and that has been communicated to all the members throughout the country. By the way, it's not only Soweto Marathon. That comply with the constitution of ASA, and that outlines, you know, how as athletics we need to deal with the broadcast rights. And I think that's where we stand as the province. There are processes that needs to be followed if there's going to be any change to that effect.
All right. Why is the Soweto Marathon important to the people of Soweto first and South Africa at large?
Well, I think Soweto, with its history, I think for us, it's a very important race for the province. And I think for obvious reasons, it's one of the only biggest township race that's taking place. And I think as a province, I think we are very proud to have the race within our demarcation. And I think for it to happen, that's one of the critical areas that we need to ensure as a province.
In closing, Radebe, can you confirm any big names that will be committed to taking part in November at the Soweto Marathon? Any of the names from Kenya, Ethiopia, perhaps that will be coming down, Uganda as well?
Yeah, I think as we always have, all of the athletes throughout the world are invited to be part of the event. And I think this year will also have a bigger field of those athletes. looking at the number of other athletes that have been supported by athletes throughout the world. At this stage, I might not necessarily indicate the name, but in the few months time, we'll be able to communicate that and also indicate which elite athletes will be coming in to be part of the event.
Thank you very much for your time, Mr. Radebe. Central Gauteng Athletics General Manager Mandla Radebe just confirming that the Soweto Marathon is still taking place in November. And of course, it should be an interesting race that will be taking place towards the end of 2023. But Dan, that's